There comes a moment when you look in the mirror and realize the person staring back is a stranger, drained, diminished, and disconnected from the vibrant soul you once were. Toxic relationships have a way of quietly stealing our light, wrapping us in guilt, manipulation, and self-doubt. But this is not where your story ends. This is your turning point. Breaking free from toxic relationships, a self-love journey, is not just about walking away. It's about rising, reclaiming your worth, and learning to love yourself so fiercely that settling for less is no longer an option. It's time to unchain your heart and rediscover your power. Hey there, welcome to Lean On Me, your go-to channel for navigating life's twists and turns. By being here, you're already investing in your well-being and setting the stage for a more balanced, meaningful life. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You won't want to miss the steady stream of inspiration and practical wisdom. Join us as we create a ripple of peace and clarity in a world that often feels overwhelming. Love what you're hearing? Share it with friends and family and help us brighten the world, one insight at a time. Thanks for joining the journey. Let's begin. Have you ever found yourself questioning your worth because of someone else's words? Have you ever stayed in a relationship hoping this time things would change? You're not alone. The journey to self-love is often paved with the broken pieces of toxic love. But hear me when I say this. You are not broken. You are breaking free. Today, we're diving deep into the shadows, not to dwell in them, but to reclaim your light. This is your story. This is your healing. This is your homecoming to self-love. Let's talk about the signs, the subtle, sneaky, and suffocating red flags of toxicity. You ever feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells? That your voice is too loud, your feelings too much, your needs always inconvenient? Maybe they told you you're too sensitive, you're crazy, or the classic, no one else would love you like I do. That's not love. That's control. That's manipulation. That's gaslighting. Toxic relationships often come disguised as passion, as deep connection, as meant to be. But underneath, there's a hunger for power, a slow draining of your energy, a dimming of your fire. Here are the flags to watch for. Controlling behavior. They dictate who you see, where you go, how you dress. Emotional manipulation. They twist your emotions to serve their own needs. Gaslighting. They make you question your reality until you can't trust your own mind. Ask yourself, am I shrinking in this relationship? Do I feel safe to be fully me? Because love should never feel like a cage. Toxic relationships don't start with pain, they start with a high. It begins with idealization. They adore you, put you on a pedestal, make you feel like you're the only person in the universe. You think, this is it. This is real love. Then comes devaluation. Suddenly, you're not enough. You're criticized, ignored, compared, blamed, and finally, the discard. They vanish. Ghost you, replace you, or worse, they stay, but emotionally abandon you. Then the cycle restarts. Love bombing, apologies, promises. You're trapped in a loop that feels like love but feeds on your wounds. You keep thinking, if I just do better, if I love them harder, if I wait long enough. But my dear, you are not a rehab center for broken people. You are a whole damn soul who deserves reciprocal love. The truth? Staying in a toxic relationship costs more than time. It costs self-worth, peace, sanity, sometimes even your dreams. You begin to forget the sound of your own laughter. You stop recognizing yourself in the mirror. You lose touch with what you want, what you love, who you are. Toxic love is like slow poison. You don't notice how sick you've become until you're gasping for air. But guess what? Every moment you survive inside toxicity is proof you have the strength to escape it. And every tear you've cried is a seed of self-love trying to bloom. You're not weak for staying. You were just trying to hold on to love the only way you knew how. Now, it's time to learn a new way. There comes a day when the pain of staying becomes greater than the fear of leaving. Maybe it starts small. You say no to their manipulation. You take back your time. You start journaling. You start praying. You start remembering your worth. The voice inside you gets louder. I deserve better. And that voice, that's you coming back home to yourself. It won't be easy. You'll grieve. You'll question. You'll have moments of weakness. But don't give up. Because on the other side of letting go is freedom. Now the healing begins. Self-love is not just bubble baths and affirmations. It's radical, it's messy, it's brave. Self-love is saying no without guilt, rewriting the story that says you're unworthy, looking in the mirror and saying, I choose me. Some days you'll feel empty, some nights you'll miss them, not because they were good for you, but because they filled a void. But healing is filling that void with your own presence. Start with this. Write yourself love letters. Surround yourself with people who see you. Reclaim your passions. Speak kindly to yourself, the way you wish they had. You don't need someone to complete you. You need to return to yourself because you were always enough. Let's end with this. You are not defined by what you tolerated. You are defined by your decision to rise. You are not hard to love. You were just trying to be loved by someone who couldn't even love themselves. This isn't the end of your story. This is your awakening. A new chapter, a new relationship, the one with yourself. So repeat after me. I am worthy of healthy love. I release what no longer serves me. I choose myself, fully, unapologetically, and fiercely. Because when you break free from toxic love, you don't just survive, you soar. And that is the most beautiful revenge of all. Breaking free isn't easy, but neither is staying broken. When you choose self-love, you choose healing, peace, and a life that reflects your true value. You stop surviving and start thriving. This journey isn't just about leaving someone else behind. It's about returning to yourself. You are worthy. You are enough. And from this moment forward, you walk with purpose, dignity, and the kind of love that begins and ends with you.